Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder with a follower-submitted cake story for you. Yeah, follower submission and cake story. It's like a double whammy. Am I the astronaut for having a dancer come out of my cake at my bachelor party? I'm getting very Friends, Danny DeVito vibes here. Did somebody call the long arm of the law? I, male 30, need some help regarding this issue that's threatening my marriage. I recently got married about a month ago to my wife, Riley, fake name, female 30. We were together for 2 years before getting married. I do love her a lot. The wedding was great. Both of our families and extended families came, and a lot of my buddies I hadn't seen since college made it out, which was great. The issue falls with what happened before the wedding, aka the bachelor party. No, I did not go to Vegas and steal Mike Tyson's tiger, although that was on the drawing board. In fact, my bachelor's party was pretty tame, in my opinion. Me and my old college buddies that were visiting for the wedding had a get-together, a few beers and some cake. My wife is upset because of the cake. To be fair, yes, the cake had a gorgeous female dancer inside of it. Let me give you a tip. The word gorgeous did not help your case. My buddies hired this girl to dance for me at my party. I had no idea that they'd do that. I'm an innocent man. There was real cake too, of course, but seeing as how I thought the lady probably wouldn't appreciate my special cake dance 2 nights before our wedding, she has some major insecurities and trust issues already, I put off telling her. I thought it would be a funny story 5 to 10 years down the line. Okay, that's not where I thought this paragraph was going. I thought he was going to say, but seeing as how I thought the lady probably wouldn't appreciate my special cake dance 2 nights before our wedding, I thought he was going to say, so I told the dancer, no, thank you. But instead, he's like, no, I just didn't. I figured I wouldn't tell her. Well, this accidentally came up when my wife and I were playing Xbox with one of my buddies. They didn't know I hadn't told her, and we were all in a party chat. He made a joke about it, and I brushed it off. So he got the hint and shut up about it, but she was already on the scent and wouldn't let it go. So I folded and told her the truth about the party later that night, and boy, did I get ripped into. So she is fuming and is telling me that she doesn't know if she'll ever be able to trust me again. I've been sleeping on the couch the past 2 nights. I get it. I know I'm in the doghouse, but I still don't think it was that big of a deal. She's barely speaking to me. She won't even cook for me. I've always heard you should get it all out before the wedding, so that's what I did. Nothing you're saying is helping you, Opie. Stop saying things. Because everything you say makes it worse. It's not like I slept with the dancer. A little dancing and a little kissing is not that big of a deal, in my opinion, and my buddies agree and have backed me up on this. Well, as long as your brozo buddies agree, I guess you're in the clear. She's pretty mad now, saying that I was unloyal, and my buddies are telling me she's being a crazy, controlling bee. So I thought outside perspective may help. Am I the astronaut for my bachelor party? And if I am, what should I do? Yeah. Chat in shock about kissing. Look, if you went to a bachelor party and your buddies hired a dancer to jump out of a cake and you let it happen without shutting it down, like that, whatever. If you're kissing the dancer, there's been an escalation here. Also, you had this justified in your mind, and just decided you weren't going to tell her. Like there was no hesitation on your part to actually go through with this and to escalate it. The only hesitation was about like how many years down the line you were going to tell her. Yeah. The general consensus here in chat is kissing is cheating. And I think that is a pivotal moment in this story. There were a couple of pivotal moments in this story. I knew she wouldn't appreciate it. So instead of getting out of it, I just chose not to tell her about it. She's so mad she won't even cook for me. Another pivotal moment here, just escalated, made things worse. And then I've always heard you should get it all out before the wedding, so that's what I did. Even worse. There is a brozo element to this for sure, right? Is it evil, or does the brozo element of this downgrade it to an Ascon 2 because of negligence here? I don't think it does. I'm going brozo Ascon 1 here because there were several instances here where it not only got worse, but it became clear that this wasn't premeditated, but these were decisions. You were not a victim of this situation. I don't think you could play victim of this situation, OP. especially when you say things like gorgeous dancer. And then I knew she wasn't going to like it, so I decided not to tell her. You've got too many turns here where you made yourself more of an asshole than the situation had warranted here, right? Like if this had just happened to you and you truly were a victim of this situation, and you did everything in your power to prevent it from happening, which would have included not getting a dance in the first place, if you felt that your partner would have an issue with it, then that would be something different. It's not, because you made several decisions that made it worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So I am giving you the ask on one. You might be a bit too intentional to be a brozo here, truly. But this definitely smells of brozo. So I'm going to stick with it. Brozo ask on one here. The ask on one part of this, obviously when he, hit the kissing cheating line, that obviously tilted the scales, and warrants the brozo element there too.